Have you ever stood in your kitchen in the evening, feeling hungry, but also feeling too tired to cook a full meal? For many people after 60, this becomes a daily experience. You still want something warm and healthy to eat, but cooking feels like a heavy task. And even when you do cook, the problem does not end there. Big meals often turn into leftovers. And leftovers often turn into stress. You end up eating the same food for days, even when you no longer enjoy it. Food slowly stops feeling like comfort and starts feeling like responsibility. That is why this video is different. Today, we are focusing on small dinners made for one person only. Every meal is designed to be simple, quick, and gentle on your energy. No pressure. No waste. No complicated cooking. These are meals that respect your life as it is today. Not meals for a big family. Not meals for long cooking sessions. Just quiet, practical food for one evening, one plate, one moment. Because the truth is this, your body still needs good nutrition, but your energy may not match heavy cooking anymore. And that is perfectly okay. Small meals are not a compromise. They are a smarter way to eat. They give you protein for strength, fiber for digestion, and energy for your evening, without overwhelming you. In this video, you will see how simple ingredients can become complete meals. You do not need advanced cooking skills. You do not need long preparation. You just need a few ingredients and a few minutes. Let us go step by step, and I will show you how easy dinner can still feel warm, satisfying, and complete. Let us begin. Before we go into the meals, it is important to understand why small dinners work so well, especially as we get older. As the body ages, digestion naturally slows down. This means large meals that once felt normal can now feel heavy or uncomfortable. You may notice that after a big dinner, you feel tired, bloated, or even struggle to sleep well. This is not a problem. It is simply a change in how the body works. But the solution is not to eat less nutrition. The solution is to eat in a way that matches your current energy and digestion. That is where small meals come in. Small meals have three important advantages. First, they are easier to prepare. You do not need long cooking sessions, many pots, or complicated recipes. A small meal can be ready in minutes. Second, they are easier to digest. Because the portion is smaller, your body can process it more smoothly. This often leads to better comfort in the evening and better sleep at night. Third, they reduce food waste. Instead of cooking large portions that stay in the fridge for days, you cook only what you need for that moment. Fresh, simple, and efficient. But there is something very important to understand. Small does not mean weak. Small does not mean incomplete. A small meal can still give you everything your body needs: protein for strength, fiber for digestion, vitamins for health, and energy for your evening. The difference is not in nutrition. The difference is in size and effort. Think of it this way: you are not trying to cook less food. You are trying to cook smarter food for one moment of your day. And once you understand this, cooking becomes much less stressful. You stop thinking about, what will I eat for 3 days, and instead focus on, what do I need tonight? That simple shift changes everything. Now let us move into the meals. Meal 1 is a ground turkey and sweet potato skillet. This is a warm, balanced dinner that is easy to prepare and very gentle on digestion. Start with 1 small sweet potato. Cut it into small cubes. The smaller the pieces, the faster they cook, and the softer they become. This makes the meal easier to finish without effort. Place the sweet potato cubes in a small pan. Add a few tablespoons of water. Cover the pan and let them steam slowly until they become soft and tender. While they cook, prepare about 4 ounces of ground turkey. This is a small but powerful portion. It gives your body around 22 to 24 grams of protein, which helps support muscle strength, balance, and daily movement. Add the turkey into the pan with the sweet potato. Break it apart gently as it cooks so it stays soft and evenly cooked. Now season lightly. Use garlic powder, black pepper, and a little paprika. Keep the flavors simple so the meal stays easy on your stomach. As everything cooks together, something nice happens. The turkey absorbs flavor, and the sweet potato becomes naturally sweet and soft. The texture becomes smooth and comforting. At the end, add a handful of spinach. It wilts quickly in the heat and adds fiber, vitamins, and a fresh feeling to the meal. What you get is a complete dinner in one pan. Protein from the turkey. Energy from the sweet potato. Nutrients from the spinach. Everything balanced in a simple way. There are no complicated steps. No long cooking time. No extra dishes. And most importantly, there are no leftovers. You eat what you need for tonight, and you are done. This is the idea behind all these meals. Simple food, made with respect for your energy and your time. Meal 2 is creamy salmon with peas. This is a soft, comforting bowl that is very easy to eat, especially in the evening when you want something light but still nourishing. Start with half a can of salmon. Gently break it apart with a fork. Salmon is rich in high-quality protein and omega-3 fats, which support heart health, brain function, and overall strength as you age. Next, warm a small portion of frozen peas. You can use a microwave or a small pan. Peas become soft quickly and add a gentle sweetness to the meal. Once the peas are warm, mix them with the salmon in a bowl. Now add 1 spoon of Greek yogurt or a small amount of mayonnaise. This step is important because it creates a creamy texture that makes the meal easy to swallow and very comforting. Season lightly with black pepper. If you have lemon, add a small squeeze. It brings a fresh taste and balances the flavor. Now take 1 slice of soft bread. Tear it into small pieces and place it in your bowl. The bread acts as a soft base. Pour the salmon and pea mixture over it. The warmth softens the bread, and everything blends together into a spoonable, creamy dinner. This meal is simple, but very complete. You get protein from salmon, fiber from peas, and energy from bread. You also get healthy fats that support your body in a gentle way. It is not a heavy meal, but it is satisfying enough for the evening. And like all these meals, it is made for one person. One bowl. One serving. No extra food sitting in the fridge waiting for tomorrow. Just a clean, simple dinner that respects your appetite. Meal 4 is a mini chicken pot pie toast cup. This meal gives you the feeling of a classic comfort food, but in a very small, simple version made for one person. Start with 1 slice of soft bread. Gently press it into a small cup, ramekin, or muffin tray so it forms a little bowl shape. This becomes your base. Now take about half a cup of cooked chicken. Rotisserie chicken works best because it is already soft and ready to use. This portion gives you around 18 to 22 grams of protein, which supports muscle strength and energy. Add a small handful of frozen mixed vegetables like peas, carrots, and corn. Warm them first so they become soft and easy to chew. In a separate cup, mix 1 spoon of Greek yogurt with a small splash of broth. This creates a light creamy sauce without needing heavy cream. Add black pepper and a pinch of garlic powder. Pour this sauce over the chicken and vegetables. Stir gently so everything is coated. Now place the mixture into your bread cup. Warm it in the oven or microwave until everything is hot and the bread becomes slightly soft around the edges. What you get is a small version of chicken pot pie, but without baking, without waiting, and without leftovers. This meal is soft, warm, and comforting. The chicken gives protein, the vegetables give fiber, and the bread gives gentle energy. But the most important part is this: it feels like a full meal, even though it is small. That is the goal of these dinners. Not big portions, but complete comfort in a small space. 1 cup. 1 serving. No waste. Just enough for tonight. Meal 5 is a small beef and vegetable soup mug. This is a simple, warm dinner that feels like traditional comfort food, but in a very controlled portion made for one person. Start with about 3 ounces of cooked beef. You can use leftover roast beef, steak, or even soft deli beef. Cut it into very small pieces so it is easy to eat. This gives you protein and iron, which help with strength and energy. Now take a small mug or bowl and add half a cup of low-sodium beef broth. Warm it gently. Add soft vegetables like chopped carrots, celery, or a small handful of frozen mixed vegetables. These add fiber, vitamins, and gentle texture. Heat everything together until the vegetables become soft and the broth is warm and comforting. Now add the chopped beef back into the mug. Stir gently so everything mixes. Season lightly with black pepper, garlic powder, and a small pinch of dried herbs like parsley or thyme. What you now have is not a big pot of soup. It is a single mug, made for one evening. The beef gives protein and strength. The vegetables give digestion support. The broth adds warmth and hydration. This meal is especially helpful when your appetite is small but you still want something warm in your stomach. There is no pressure. No extra food. No leftovers sitting in the fridge for days. Just one mug, one meal, and a quiet moment of comfort. Meal 6 is a small pork chop with apples. This meal is a perfect balance of sweet and savory, but kept simple and small for one person. Start with one small boneless pork chop, about 4 ounces. If it is thick, slice it in half so it cooks faster and stays tender. Season lightly with black pepper and garlic powder. Heat a small pan with a little oil and cook the pork until it is golden brown and fully cooked. Be careful not to overcook it, because tender texture is very important for easy chewing. Once the pork is done, remove it from the pan and set it aside. In the same pan, add half of a small apple, sliced thin. Add 2 tablespoons of water and cover the pan. Let the apple soften slowly. The apple becomes warm, soft, and slightly sweet. You can add a tiny pinch of cinnamon if you want warmth, or leave it savory with a little pepper. Now return the pork to the pan and let it sit with the apples for a minute. The flavors mix naturally. What you get is a simple dinner that feels special without being complicated. The pork gives protein for strength. The apple gives fiber and gentle sweetness. Together, they create a balanced small meal. And like all these dinners, it is made for one plate only. No leftovers. No waste. Just enough for tonight. Meal 7 is a creamy grits bowl. This is one of the softest and easiest dinners in the entire series, perfect for evenings when you want something warm and gentle. Start by heating a small amount of water or low-sodium broth in a pot. Slowly add about 3 tablespoons of grits while stirring continuously. Keep stirring until the mixture becomes thick and smooth. Within a few minutes, the grits turn soft and creamy. Now add a small spoon of butter or a little Greek yogurt. This makes the texture richer and smoother. Next, add protein. You can use one softly scrambled egg or a small handful of shredded cheese. Either option works well. Mix everything gently so it blends into a soft bowl. Season lightly with black pepper or paprika if you want a little flavor. What you get is a warm, smooth meal that is very easy to chew and very comforting to eat. Grits give you steady energy. The egg or cheese gives you protein. Together, they create a simple but complete dinner. This meal is especially good for tired evenings or when you do not feel like eating something heavy. No effort, no stress, no leftovers. Just one warm bowl. Meal 8 is a spinach and egg rice bowl. This is a simple, balanced dinner that combines softness, nutrition, and comfort in one bowl. Start with a small portion of cooked rice. You can use white rice or brown rice, whichever you prefer. Warm it gently until it is soft and fluffy. Add a handful of fresh spinach on top. The heat from the rice will soften the spinach in seconds. Now cook one egg. You can fry it gently or poach it. Keep the yolk soft so it mixes easily with the rice. Place the egg on top of the rice and spinach. When you break the yolk, it spreads through the rice and creates a soft, natural sauce. Season lightly with black pepper or a small pinch of garlic powder. This meal is light but satisfying. The egg gives protein for strength. The spinach gives fiber and vitamins. The rice gives steady energy. Everything is in one bowl, which makes it very easy to eat and very easy to finish. And importantly, there are no leftovers. Just one serving made for tonight. Meal 9 is a simple yogurt bowl. This is one of the easiest meals in the entire series because it requires no cooking at all. Take half a cup of plain yogurt. Greek yogurt is best because it has more protein, but regular yogurt also works well. Add soft fruit like banana slices, canned peaches, or a spoon of applesauce. These add natural sweetness and vitamins. Mix gently in a bowl. If you want a little texture, you can add soft nuts or a sprinkle of cinnamon, but this is optional. That is it. No stove. No pan. No effort. This meal is perfect for warm evenings or days when your appetite is small but you still want something nourishing. The yogurt gives protein and probiotics for digestion. The fruit gives natural energy and vitamins. Even though it is simple, it is still a complete small dinner. And there are no leftovers. Just one bowl, one spoon, and a quiet evening. Meal 10 is peanut butter toast. This is the fastest dinner in the entire series, but it is still complete and satisfying. Toast one slice of soft bread until lightly warm. Spread a thin layer of peanut butter on top. That is the entire meal. You can eat it with your hands. No plate, no bowl, no utensils needed. Peanut butter gives you protein and healthy fats. Bread gives you gentle carbohydrates for energy. This meal is perfect for nights when you are very tired, or when cooking feels impossible. If you want, you can add half a banana on top for extra sweetness and nutrition. But even plain, it works well. The important thing is not complexity. The important thing is that you ate something nourishing instead of skipping dinner. No leftovers. No waste. Just one simple slice of toast made for tonight. Meal 11 is a warm tuna and cracker bowl. This meal is perfect for evenings when you want something quick, comforting, and filling without spending much time in the kitchen. Start by opening a small can of tuna. Use about half of the can for one serving. Place the tuna into a bowl and gently break it apart with a fork. Tuna is one of the easiest proteins to keep at home. It is affordable, convenient, and always ready when you need a simple meal. It also provides high-quality protein that helps support muscle strength and daily activity. Add 1 spoon of plain Greek yogurt or a small teaspoon of mayonnaise. Mix gently until the tuna becomes soft and creamy. Next, take 2 or 3 plain crackers and crush them into small pieces. Sprinkle them over the tuna mixture and stir lightly. The crackers soften slightly and create a comforting texture that is easy to eat. If you enjoy extra flavor, add a pinch of black pepper. A small squeeze of lemon juice also works well if you have it available. You can eat this meal cold, or warm it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. Just enough to make it feel cozy and comforting. The tuna provides protein and healthy fats. The yogurt adds creaminess, while the crackers provide gentle energy. Best of all, this meal requires almost no effort. No stove. No complicated cooking. No large dishes to wash afterward. Just one bowl, one serving, and one peaceful dinner made for tonight. And like every meal in this series, there are no leftovers waiting for tomorrow. Simple, warm, and satisfying. Meal 12 is warm oatmeal with an egg. Many people think oatmeal belongs only at breakfast, but it can also become a simple and comforting dinner. Start with a small bowl of plain oatmeal. Prepare it with water or milk, whichever you prefer. Stir until the oats become soft and creamy. While the oatmeal is cooking, prepare 1 egg. You can poach it, fry it gently, or scramble it softly. The goal is to keep the texture tender and easy to eat. Place the egg on top of the warm oatmeal. When you break the yolk, it blends into the oats and creates a rich, creamy texture. It almost feels like a sauce, adding flavor without needing heavy ingredients. Add a small pinch of salt and black pepper if you enjoy savory meals. Some people also like a little grated cheese on top. This meal is surprisingly satisfying. The oatmeal provides fiber and slow, steady energy. The egg adds high-quality protein that helps support muscle strength and overall health. Together, they create a warm bowl that is gentle on digestion and easy to prepare. This is the kind of meal that works well on a quiet evening when you want something nourishing but do not feel like cooking a large dinner. There are no complicated steps and no expensive ingredients. Just a bowl of oats, 1 egg, and a few minutes of your time. Simple. Warm. Filling. And like every meal in this video, it is made for one person only. No leftovers. No waste. No pressure. Just enough food for tonight. So now you have 12 simple dinners made for one person. 12 meals that are easy to prepare, easy to eat, and designed to fit real life after 60. No giant pots. No complicated recipes. No spending hours in the kitchen. And most importantly, no leftovers taking over your refrigerator. Sometimes we think healthy eating has to be complicated. But the truth is often much simpler. A good meal does not need to be large. A good meal does not need dozens of ingredients. A good meal only needs to give your body the nutrition it needs and give you a moment of comfort at the end of the day. That is exactly what these meals are designed to do. Whether you choose the turkey and sweet potato skillet, the creamy salmon bowl, the warm soup mug, the yogurt bowl, or even a simple piece of peanut butter toast, the goal is the same. Eat well. Eat comfortably. And make life a little easier. Remember, you do not need to cook all 12 meals. Just pick one that sounds good to you tonight. Then another one tomorrow. Small steps are easier to maintain than big changes. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It helps more people discover simple meal ideas like these. And if you would like more easy recipes, healthy aging tips, and practical advice for everyday life, subscribe to the Habit Vault and join us for future videos. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take good care of yourself. Enjoy your evening. And I will see you in the next video.